Something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud.
That men, their whole life was taught how to treat a woman and not what to expect from a woman. But women were taught their whole life what to expect from a man, but not how to treat a man.
That nigga got a point.
That toothpaste in there. I want you to do it real fast for me. See, these older women don't teach y'all young girls about this right here. When y'all dealing with men and they open up to y'all and they talk to you. No, pour it all in there. That's what I want you to do. I want you to pour it in there. I want to teach you something. Now, he don't open up to you and told you some things, right? And he trusted you with that information. And you turned around and said all the mean things to him. You repeated back what he told you. And then you repeated two things that he told you not to. That's why I told you to put them two things right there. Now take this right here and put it back in the damn. Take all that toothpaste and put them back in them too. I'm not gonna remember that. That's why you shouldn't say things like that. You can talk and you can say mean things, but you can't take them back. Now he ain't gonna trust you no more. That's what the old school women don't teach y'all young girls. That's why y'all be messing up y'all relationships and don't know how to be feminine. You don't know how to do anything because your mouth too damn big. Be quiet sometimes. That's why men don't trust you.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I don't know who it is, but I wish we had more older women telling these younger women the truth like her. Let's get into it. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. And before I get started, I had a mixtape drop today. Make sure y'all check that out. It's called Passport Music. Link is in the description to the music channel, so make sure you subscribe, like, share, and all that good jazz. And appreciate you guys for supporting the music. As you guys know, the music that you hear in the background typically while I'm talking is the music that I created myself. So whenever people ask in the comments about it, just go to the music channel link in my description. You can check out and have access to all the music that I put out. All right. Now, as far as today's content you go, I gotta admit, you guys, it's starting to get really disappointing and depressing when a man asking for reciprocation is now being considered sassy. Literally just acting like you give a damn is sassy now. It just blows my mind, man. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
When you didn't show up for my birthday in St. Louis, I felt that you wouldn't give me the time and attention that I needed. I told you we should just become friends because it seemed like that you weren't showing me no interest.
You wanted me to court you and woo you like you was my girlfriend.
I never did want to do that.
Yes,
you just
you
saying
did.
that, okay. But you
No,
can have
that's
that.
real talk.
You can have that.
That's
okay.
real talk.
Woo. I hate to say it, but this gives me vibes that say I can hear men right now. And that's why I don't know man want no masculine woman. Now, no shade to either of these people because I don't know who they are personally, but I thought this clip was very, very powerful and could use some discussion. First, you have him expressing how he feels. And I would like to call this healthy masculinity. He's not being overly emotional. He's keeping to the facts and he's saying, this is what happened. This is how it made me feel. And even adding to the conversation that he suggested that they be friends because she wasn't really giving him the vibe that she was interested. But notice what he didn't do. He didn't bash her character. He didn't call her any names. He didn't try to gaslight her and tell her her intentions. He just told her what the experience felt like for him. So in this particular situation, this is the healthiest, in my opinion. Somebody can bring you their emotions and you should be able to respond to them with understanding, with empathy, with accountability. But in her situation, unfortunately, he got none of that. Instead, she returned the favor by taking his emotions and making him feminine. feminine. And what this is a shaming tactic. This is a guilt trip tactic. This is the way somebody tells you that they don't want your emotions, is by accusing you of being soft or of being feminine. And it also says a lot about her, that she is very uncomfortable being told she did something wrong. She's very uncomfortable being told that she was offensive to someone and caused someone pain. And she's perhaps very uncomfortable with resolving issues that she has created, or hearing that something came by way of her actions. Now,
And I apologize for the quality of that last clip. I don't know what was going on. I found that clip on Facebook, and for some reason it just kept playing that way. So my apologies on that. However, I do want to chime in on something that she said, and this is something that I have told you guys before when women do this. And it's very refreshing to hear another woman say this, because it confirms what I say is true. Women use this as a shaming tactic to silence you, man. Because that's exactly what that lady was doing in that fucking conversation. All he did, he couldn't even finish his thought. And you see how quick he shut down? He said, I ain't say that at all, but you know what? You can have it. And I'm glad that he responded that way, because that lets me know that he's no nonsense. He's not going to put up with the charades and the bullshit and the manipulation that she's trying to pull. He said, yeah, you can have that. I'm not going to sit over here and argue with it. I'm over here literally just like talking to you straight up, and you can't even handle it. You can't even be a grown adult about this conversation. Dodging accountability like the Matrix, I tell you. Got a bunch of Trinities running around here. Let's keep it moving.
When you didn't show up for my birthday in St. Louis, I felt that you wouldn't give me the time and attention that I needed. I told you we should just become friends, because it seemed like that you weren't showing me no interest.
You wanted me to court you and woo you like you was my girlfriend.
I never did want to do that.
Yes,
you just
you
saying
did.
that, okay. But you can
No,
have
that's
it.
real talk.
You can have that.
That's
Okay.
real talk.
Okay.
See, ladies, this right here is what we're talking about. A simple apology. You know what, baby? I'm sorry. I should have been there for your birthday. That's all she had to do. But no, she went into shaming that man, making him feel bad, calling him feminine. Now all of a sudden he wants to be courted. That is not what that man said. He was just sharing what y'all say y'all want from us. Y'all say y'all want us to share our thoughts, our feelings, and this is what happens. And then you women sit there and you don't understand why these men are clothed like Chick-fil-A on Sundays. So many of us men have tried this. We reached out, we tried to do it, and it just gets thrown back in our face. To the women out there who wants a true connection, a true emotional connection with your man, you got to be able to take accountability and not throw this stuff back in that man's face, and you will get it. I promise you. All he needs from you is to show that you are capable of handling this information, and he will give you the information. But a lot of you women just can't do it, and it's sad.
Yeah, and it's extremely sad when you're using this as an example. Showing up to a man's birthday. You mean to tell me you couldn't just be like, oh, you know, my bad that I didn't show up, and I understand why you would feel that way, because I would probably want you at my birthday. I would probably want my man or the man that I'm interested in at my birthday as well. Why is that so hard for a woman to comprehend? Do you mean to tell me that y'all are so allergic to accountability that even when it's staring you dead right in your face, I mean, you talking about lobbing up a softball, I mean, Jesus Christ, it ain't that difficult. Not that difficult whatsoever. And this is exactly why men don't want to open up to you, even in a situation something as simple as, hey, you know, I really liked it if you would have came to my birthday. And then on top of that, this man said, I even extended an olive branch that maybe, you know what, maybe we should just keep it platonic and be friends, because it seems like I'm more interested in you than you are in me. And then this is that manipulation that I'm talking about, you guys. Instead of being like, well, you know what, you right, because I really didn't feel like going, or being like, you know what, you right, I apologize, I should have been there. Instead, what she does is she flips it on him, and oh, so you wanted me to court you like a da-da-da. No, I just wanted you to show some fucking interest. And if you can't come to my birthday party, it comes off like you're not that interested. So you know what? Let's just be friends, since you don't seem to care too much about wanting to come to my birthday party. What's so hard about that? These women hard-headed, bruh. Damn. Let's keep it moving, man.
There's too much mouthiness because a lot of our sisters do not know how to talk to men. And I think we got to be honest with this. And it's not even just black women, it's American women don't really know how to talk to men. This is why, if you notice, a woman will talk to a man with a level of aggression, and then she'll go and talk to her son like he's her man. And guys, feel free, if you guys disagree with what I'm saying, I want to hear from you guys in the comments. A woman will talk to the man she's married to or in a relationship with a level of aggression and disrespect, and then she would turn around and talk to her son as if her son is her man. She'll give him all the love and all the attention. She'll give him all the space. And the man in her life is sitting up here like, hold on, first of all, how are you talking to... Now, I helped create this kid. And because I'm not your own flesh and blood, because, you know, a lot of our women have a bad habit of saying, you know, men come and go, but your kid's gonna be there forever. And that's a dang on lie. We should not be putting the pressure on our kids to be there forever. It's supposed to be the other way. Who we have children with and who we decide to get married to, that's supposed to be forever. And we're supposed to position our kids to go leave the nest, to build their own families, contribute to society. But what we do is we make spouses out of our kids, and we make roommates out of our spouses.
Men be so sassy. This new generation of men that want to be treated like women is crazy to me. To all my women who feel like this, let me ask you a quick question. What happens when your son brings home a woman who thinks that way? Are you still going to have that same mentality? The majority of men who are just asking for women to reciprocate the time, the effort, the thought. I'm not talking about the and ain't Anthony. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the good men who deserve all these things. Y'all calling them sassy when all old boy is asking you to do is to be a good human being? Be an equal partner in a relationship? What is this? If you're not trying to spend $300 on the first date, what are you even trying to date me for? What are you going to do when your son brings this type of woman home? Do we still have these same thought processes? When my son is out here in the world looking for a woman, I want him to choose a woman who's like, yo, I value you. I appreciate you. You had a hard day at work? Tell me about it. You want a specific meal? Let me make it for you because you've been providing for me in all these other ways. Let me show you my appreciation. If he brings home a woman who isn't able to do that, I don't like her.
Yeah, and I've been asking that question for the longest. And want to know something that I noticed? Whenever men ask women on these other podcasts the same question, 9 times out of 10, those women switch up real quick. Because when it comes to a man that's in their own family, their own flesh and blood, or their own son, then all of a sudden they want, oh no, that man needs to find a woman that has morals and ain't looking for this and this and this and that. But when it comes to self, all they thinking about is the bigger and better deal. Funny how that works. It's just like I say all the time on this channel, man. These women, bro, they're just selfish. They're just selfish, man. These new breed of women are. I'll say that. Let's keep it moving.
Guys, take one piece of advice from this man. Myron Gaines, fucking multimillionaire, famous, etc. Telling these bitches what it is, and they got the nerve to talk back to me. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen to y'all? Just be honest, like, yo, keep it 1,000 with y'all. These girls are sitting here talking this shit to me, right? On camera, in front of tens of thousands of people watching. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen to you? Telling y'all, man, don't ever get with girls that sit there and fucking talk back to y'all, man. Or give you this bullshit, want to argue with you. No, man, no. You think Angie argues with me? No. Angie, be quiet. Done. That's it. Don't ever fucking get with a girl that wants to sit there and get the last word or argue with you. Use this as a fucking learning lesson. You guys are seeing modern American women in the fuckery. If they're doing this shit with me and Fresh, and we're like who we are, Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe, bro. Nobody's safe. Nobody's fucking safe, man. All right. We'll read the chats. Ladies, you guys got any opinions on this or takes? I don't know. Whatever you guys want to say.
They're just shocked right now.
Yeah, she over there in the camera over here like, yeah, because you know he was saying the truth. And I know guys, I know a lot of you guys don't like Myron no more, whatever the case may be. That's fine. But I wanted to play this clip in particular because it's very important, bro. Because I've mentioned this several times. You guys, bro, if these women are talking like this to these guys that are on these other podcasts, and we're talking about guys that are millionaires, what in your right mind makes you think that they're going to be any better with a guy that's not on those guys' level financially? If they don't have respect for them, really, nobody really is safe. These women will talk to you any old kind of way, no matter what your status is. That's why when people talk about like how much your submission cost, and a man gotta make this much for me to shut up, or a man gotta be this tall for me to shut up, or a man gotta be this big for me, bruh, don't none of that shit matter, bruh. It really don't, bro. These women will still talk to you reckless, bro. They do not care. Let's keep it moving, man. I want to show you guys some examples of what reciprocation looks like, since women think it's asking for too much.
So I have recently discovered that my husband has an Instagram account, and he has been secretly taking pictures of the things that I crochet and posting them there. Look, this was my attempt at making a mouse. Not only, he named him Derby. He's naming the things that I crochet. He named him Derby because he's derpy. And he sits perched upon my charcuterie board. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Is that just not the cutest thing? Like,
this is another man doing things under the radar that shows appreciation for his wife. But not only that, he actually found a way to involve himself and have genuine interest in her hobby, which is quite literally what everyone desires in a relationship. And I bet you anything that based on this appreciation post from his wife, that she does the same for him. Imagine that, guys, coming together, even though you have different interests and hobbies, but taking genuine interest in your loved one's interests. That sounds pretty good to me.
Get him, babe. Yeah.
It's 7 p.m. Sunday. Ooh. It's 85 degrees. I'm right here with my man, and my man right here with me.
I am.
I'm about to cook some curry. Woo. My man love to eat.
I do.
Yeah, I cook and clean. How you think I got this ring? Woo. Turns up with my back.
Yeah.
Turns up with my boogie.
Yeah.
Turns up with my man.
Yeah.
He be at the goopy. 60,000 DMs. He my number one fan. He provide and protect, and he love to see me dance.
Yeah, see, I'm loving the energy from that couple, because I've been seeing a few people make skits off of that Glorilla song. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, all right? If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button, because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Also, look out for the music channel, man. I just dropped a new mixtape today, Passport Music Volume 1. Link is in the description as well. So until the next video, you guys, deuces.